What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Future Revolution. So, fellow lords of gaming, let's jump into this conversation about Magic. I recently posted the notes that I had for the patch notes, and I kind of want to give a little bit more detail on those, and I wanted to give a breakdown of this Magic video basically that we're seeing here. There's a couple of things that I wanted to point out to you guys from the notes that I didn't get to point out in the video from yesterday. Number one is that we understand that the Epic Invasion is coming. The servers are merging. The most important thing, though, that's happening with this new update that's coming is going to be the weekly reset. So be aware that Special Operations, Battle Challenge, Omega War, Dimension Duels, and Dark Zone are all going to reset when this happens. So something that you could jump on especially is Battle Challenge. Make sure you jump in there and get the rewards from there, so that way when it resets, you're basically topping off on the rewards twice in 1 week, which is really good. The same thing for Dark Zone, because if you can jump inside Dark Zone, it's just going to give you another shot at it. But realistically, Battle Challenge is probably going to be the major one that you really want to jump in to make sure you get those rewards. That way you can redo them and reuse them again. I know there's a lot of people that don't really care about the freaking Dark Zone, so it's not going to really play it in there. But basically, you know, outside of that, the most important thing coming inside this update is the Epic Invasion. The Epic Invasion, we don't have any details on, but we obviously know it's going to feature the Sinister Six and be based around the Spider-Man movie, No Way Home. So the hope is that we're probably going to get uniforms for Spider-Man. What that looks like, though, is going to be the real big question. So what can you do to prep for this update? There's not a lot, because in truth of the matter is, like I said in my last video, if you read through the patch notes and you go back and read what I had to say on there, you'll realize quickly that a large majority of the things that's going down for this game inside this patch is literally geared at trying to find a way to get the whales back in the Marvel Mall and purchasing things. You look at Dark Zone and the way they're reconfiguring is basically taking it back. They understand that the whales want to feel powerful and feel in modes that their money is being spent and that they have a way to climb rankings, and that's pretty much what they're looking at. There's no incentive for you or I to jump inside and play Dark Zone in any way other than to be hindered by our ability to get crystals from the prime targets inside there. So that's just the truth of the matter. I hate to say that in any other way, but if you're looking at this update and you don't see that, then something's really wrong with you. The costume draw components and rate ups, those are being adjusted. So the funny part about that I tried to point out in the video earlier is that as they add more costumes into the store for your specific character that you're playing, you're not really increasing the draw rate. And like I showed you guys in previous videos for looking at we were looking at like the Black Friday rank up versus the normal draw chance increase versus the base level, and you can see they're not really increasing the rates, not in any impactful way that's gonna really change it. Going 0.005% above is not really increasing the rates. Like you can say you increase them, but it's not really an increase. So I would still say something that you want to be aware of, though, is that those drop rates from the craft and everything like that are going to be increased. So if you feel like holding on to those items, hold on to them. Just hold on to them till the update comes through. Other than that, there's not a lot. So what I want to jump into now in terms of this is breaking down what we see in the video here for Magic skills and things like that, and what she's looking like she's bringing to the game. Here goes the thing. Magic is looking like she's going to probably be a pretty badass, because if I'm being honest, you can see that she has a lot of skills that are crowd controlling. So like, let's break this down frame by frame if we can for some of her skills really quickly. But if you were to look at some of Magic skills, so remember in this part right here, you can see now that the base slots are 5. So you're not going to have to worry about, saving up the crystals, but it's going to be something that you're going to need to do in future updates. Most likely is you're going to have to save up 400 crystals, so that way you can purchase that new base slot or that new slot, and that way you can play that character without having to worry about deleting a character. So make sure you do that for future. Then as you can see that she rolls into here, she has a lot of crowd control effects, and they actually all look pretty powerful. The deal is though, the one bad thing about this actual gameplay video is you can't really tell what kind of status effects they're applying. So that's like a really cool quick blade move, but you can even see with the radius that she has here on her blade swing, it's a lot because she's attacking enemies in all 360 degrees around. Well, not full 360, but if you look at the enemies, some of them at her back, some of them are in front of her, some of them at the top of her side. So she's really, if you were to look at it like it was a clock, you would say that she's only missing the attack on some of the enemies at about like 6 to somewhere in between 6 to 9 where the swing starts from. So if you look at that skill, like what I'm saying is look at this skill back here, and you can see basically from about 6 to 9 on her body is where the skill doesn't look like it's hitting, but I could be wrong. Next you see she's summoning this summon. This is probably going to end, it looks cool, but it's probably going to end up being one of those skills that you're able to dodge out from, because that skill is essentially looking for you to be in place. So I have a feeling that skill is going to be terrible. The summon for the Imp Hydra, or the Hydra, is going to be pretty terrible because you're going to be locked into place. This looks like her movement ability here that we see inside this frame. So her teleportation isn't necessarily looking like it's really being used as a skill so much as an animation within her skills, and is used as her, you know, default movement speed, which looks cool still in of itself. So she's summoning. This is the thing that I think that Marble's most hyped about, but it's a transformation. The thing we would like to see is what this transformation means. Now, if they follow the comic books, this should mean up armor, up defenses for the character. Basically, more damage and things like that she was taking. She was upping her armor as she was doing it. I wish they put a better video out than this. But we can see how many crowd control effects she even has inside here. Those are some serious crowd controls. What I'm wondering is this her ultimate? And the reason why I say this is because they don't really show very much inside here when we get to this part. So it's a really good question. Is this her ultimate skill? She transforms and she's in that stage for a little while, and then she summons these multiple headed hydras from the pits. That would be interesting to know. So I want to let you guys be aware of something. I am currently on travel for business, so I don't have my normal setup, but I'm gonna still try to bring you guys content. It's just a little bit difficult because I'm bringing it from my laptop and my headphones instead of my mic and everything else like that. So if any of the audio quality is off, I apologize up front about that, but that should not stop your ass from pressing that like and subscribe button, because I be giving you them contents. I be giving you these contents. So hit that like and subscribe button. Hit it. All right, guys. Let's look forward to Magic. I'll promise to give you guys some chilling with Danny Koo live stream reaction. I probably won't be able to do a live stream reaction. I'll have to be a after action, but I'll get it to you guys because I think it's gonna be a doozy. Don't forget to go run Battle Challenge. All right, guys. Until next time. Peace.